Ladies and gentlemen of the Total Debt Freedom World, how you doing? Richard Cooper, founder and CEO. I have another video for you today. I really have no shortage of material to give you guys and show you as far as it comes to debt, because it's endless. Here is a letter we have on a client's file. I zoomed it in and cropped out the unnecessary information, of course. And in Canada, there was a rule that was put in place, I believe it was 2 years ago, where the government forced the credit card companies to disclose to people the amount of time it would take to pay off debt if they just made the minimum monthly payments. So, on this one here, I've highlighted it. It is 62 years and 11 months. I'm just going to kind of hold that up right around there. It's right where that highlighted line is. So, to pay off $7,309, it would take you 62 years and 11 months. Let's go for a drive and have a chat about that. So, let's just put that into context, into perspective. 62 years is a long time. In Canada, if you commit a crime, the longest prison sentence you can get is 25 years. It's a life sentence, first-degree murder, things like that. However, in Canada, you can use a credit card, charge it up. Your situation may change, you may get worse, things may get tough in life, and you can end up in credit card debt. We got some Canadian geese here. How you doing, fellas? Big boys. And you could literally have a sentence for 62 years of your life. And that's not even the biggest one. We've seen statements come into our office with as many as 100 years plus to repay if you just make the minimum monthly installments. Now, in this particular statement here, the minimum payment, it's going to stop here for a second, the balance prior to this statement was $7,162. The new balance is $7,309 and change. Right here, old, new, even though there was a payment made. So the plan that the credit card companies want to get you on is the plan that keeps you in debt for a long period of time. That's where they make their money. You know, you've heard the term deadbeats. Everybody's heard the term deadbeats, right? The truth of the matter is, the real deadbeat is not the person that is making these ridiculous payments for the rest of their life. The real deadbeat, I've said this before in other videos, is somebody that uses a credit card, collects their points, pays off the bill in full every month, and flies around the world for free. They don't make a lot of money off those people. They make money off the people. They make the money off the people that just make little tiny payments here and there. On this statement, I noticed that there was an interest charge of $114, fees of $29, and advance fees for cash over $14, which added up to considerably more than what the minimum payment was on that statement. It happens, guys. If you just keep doing what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always gotten, which is just debt. You have to modify your behavior. The insanity of just throwing tiny little payments at debt is absurd. It's just completely absurd. Let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade here. It is just nuts. It's crazy. Folks, I can't emphasize enough the damage that you're doing to your credit rating, to your personal finance, to your family's wealth. I could go on and on by following the never ever plan. When I say the never ever plan, it's because it never ever ends. The never ever plan, the sentence, the life sentence that you get trying to pay off credit card debt this way. It is by far the worst thing that you can do. Look at your credit card statement. I encourage you right now to get your credit card statements and look at them and ask yourself, how long will it take me to pay off this debt if I keep doing what I've always done? That disclaimer statement has to be there. The government, the Canadian government, has forced all credit card companies to put that disclaimer statement on all of their credit card statements, telling the consumer how long it will take them to pay off the bill by doing it that way. Look at it. If it's more than 5 years, for most people, it'll be around 20 to 30 years. If it's more than 5 years, what you're doing is not working. You need to accept that it is not working. Consider some options. If what you're doing isn't paying down the balance and you haven't seen the balance go down in a period of time, could be a year for you. Maybe your tolerance is higher. Maybe you need to do this for a couple of years before you get tired of just throwing money out the window and burning it and not seeing your balance go down. But if you've gotten to the point where you're not making any forward progress, then please consider other options. You can contact our office at 877-500-0498, and we can always talk to you about some other options that will get you out of debt within a reasonable period of time. If our approach is not the right one for you, we can always refer you to a bankruptcy trustee or other consumer proposal options. Please do something today. Don't procrastinate, eliminate your debt, do something today, take control of your situation, and get yourself on the right path. Thanks for checking out the video. If you have any special requests, you can of course put them in the comments below. As always, give the video a thumbs up and like it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, of course, like the page. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.